They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but records, maybe you should. The cover is the first impression of a record, the handshake, if you will. For this first episode of these long format videos at Paranoise, I decided to merge my love for design and music. I pulled all these records out of the stands at Paranoise, and they have one thing in common. That is the cool album art and the design. I thought it'd be fun to just listen to these records and see if the music inside matches the vibe of the cover. Let's start with this one, La Saboteuse. It's by Yazz Ahmed, and the art is super cool. It has so many different illustrations and lots of detail, like Iranian Qajar prints or like Mexican prints. Let's listen to it and find out what's inside. The color kind of matches the record player. It's jazzy, it has Arabic modes and scales. It's almost like a storybook. The starting point was super mellow and mysterious, and now we are starting to move into a different realm or world. There is kind of the sense of identity and like the fusion of genres of like jazz, something that really feels melancholic at times and I don't know, diasporic, if that's even a word. Like searching for yourself in a different continent. Yeah, and I think the cover really captures that mystery and fusion, because like it has Middle Eastern and Sawana and that touch of sort of Eastern world, but it's really mixed with almost Mexican prints, kind of reminding me of Dariush's work, for those who know. I literally have a print here somewhere that is kind of similar. Maybe it is Dariush, who knows? I need to check. Apparently the illustrations are by Sophie Bus. I think it did a great job of capturing what the music feels like. Next one that I chose is The Log and the Leeway by Kaboom Karavan. The album art is really beautiful. It really grabbed my attention. It's just like lots of textured painting. I feel like it's acrylic paint, and even the feel of the sleeve is quite textured and nice. This one is designed by Eric K. Scottwin, and yeah, let's just jump in and listen to it. Oh wow. I believe the same designer has painted all these illustrations. It's a full-on storybook. Another storybook. Quite classical. I feel like it's a cello or like a string instrument. Melancholic right out of the bat. Wow. I really like the vocals. It's quite abstract and experimental. I was actually thinking the painting is quite like as if it's rushed. It's like it has motion in the strokes and like that jarring effect kind of shows in the cover and the music. Yeah, that melancholy and like kind of feels like a lullaby, like bittersweet. And narrative. I feel like this album is like a storybook, and this really feels like the music is accompanying it and narrating that journey for you. The cover really represented that fluidity in the music and like that abstract sort of jarring elements coming in and out. There's like lots of motion in the strokes, and yeah. Okay, I'm excited for this one. I feel like as we're building this progression, it's like my favorite records. So I really like Yetsuby's cover on this album. It's actually one of my favorite albums out of this year. It came in March. It's super glassy, almost like fleshy here, like it looks like a monster eye capturing this person. I'm assuming it might be Yetsuby in the image. It kind of reminds me of James Jean's illustrations and paintings. It's designed by Sophia Hjortberg. I liked how playful it is. It's reflective of the music itself. I'm gonna jump to the second track of the album. Actually, I'm gonna jump into the third track of this album. It's like almost glitchy, has elements that kind of feels like Nicky Nair, but more experimental, more textured, and more surprising even at times. I love the vocal sample and like Eamon Greg's elements. I kind of want to jump into the fifth track of this side. It's a winky face with a tongue out. This one is like super playful again. More weird, quirky elements, like the phone ringtone, the vocals, and the keys that kind of sounds like a flute. The beat jumps in and out. Full of attitude. I love the vocal treatment and how she's singing over top of it. Almost like a sugar rush. Yeah, I feel like it captures all my favorite artists, like Nicky Nair mixed with DJ Rom. Super cool. Kinda jealous. Maybe it's me being biased and liking both the album art and the music, but I feel like it beautifully captures it. And just like, I would love to hang this somewhere in my room. This one is System Olympia's new Erotica collection. It feels like a pinup from 90s. System Olympia, for those who don't know or are not familiar with her work, is a London-based artist. Her origins are from Italy, and the vibe of the music kind of captures that Italo disco. It really captures the vibe of the album. I kind of want to jump into it. It's the third track on the B-side, yeah, Night Rise. And the name really captures that vibe. It's like a deep housey, super moody song that is quite hypnotic and like makes you just want to get loose. Kind of like a beginning of the night, Night Rise. I can imagine it being played at the beginning of a set and sort of easing people into the dance floor. I love the lush keys and how the vocal feels and comes in and out. It's super moody, and the bass line. It's quite catchy. It's so good. Yeah, if I were to rate the album cover matching the mood of the album, I'd say 9.5, close to a 10. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 10? You tell me. I love how the song evolves and goes into this acid feel and has like different mood changes to it. It really opens up. And the last one, not the least at all, it's like one of my favorite album arts because it's legit art. It's hand painted, limited edition. Every cover is unique. Ours looks like this. It's made out of, I was reading into it, record sleeves and different prints and stuff that the artist, the musician itself who produces this, Kasper Groshev, it's a 300 copy limited edition. So Kasper had the time to paint all these by hand and it really looks cool. I will show all the detail and texture and like the paint. I mean, it's literally the painting in my hand, so it makes sense that it's textured. I'm gonna jump into it. The artist, Casper, is Latvian, and the music is quite dubby at times, and I like elements of each track. Through a couple of tracks. And down tempo. Not gonna lie, it's not something I would necessarily play in a set. Maybe at the beginning of a night or an ambient set. But to listen to it at home and just lock in and work, I can totally see that. The art itself, I really love it, and it's abstract, and I would frame it and put it on my wall. But yeah, matching the music, I'm not sure. But I don't know. You gotta give the credit that the same musician who made the songs made the cover. So I think he knows how to capture the vibe. So who am I to judge a record?